2 p.m. and I've spent the first 5 hours of today scheduling. So yeah, the next month and a bit are gonna be insane. And so insane that I sort of like, you know, I didn't know if I'd have the energy to vlog and do all that, but I don't have to because Jeremy's gonna do it for me, aren't you, Jeremy? You're gonna take over. I'm giving you the vlog. You take it. As you can see, we've got that's not gonna be happening soon. I just wanted to get this stuff. We've got wood carving coming up. We've got glowing art coming up. We've got a zoetrope I'm gonna be using next week. I finished a Space Bear squad that has nothing to do with the content, but I'm just really excited that I made my first Space Bear squad. I'm really excited about that. It's good. We're gonna have some fun. I actually haven't looked at my mini since last week, so let's see if I think it holds up. I was like coming in with fresh eyes. Oh yeah! Oh, I'm so happy with that. Okay, so I've got to do his mask, hair, and goggles, but everything. Oh, and the little plants there. But I'm really happy with that. And then she has barely started, so I'm trying to finish those two today. But also, I have a lot of commitments that I need to meet. So I'm trying to walk a balance. I'm hoping I've nailed it this time. That's why I've spent so long planning. But now I've got to spend quite a bit of time making stuff, and this is the fun bit. Just had an arrival, bunch of different important things. First is, oh, these are prints. Okay, so these are samples for me to see the quality of different prints for the artwork I'm working on. So I'll go through those later. And these are the custom cutting mats. Yay! Look at that. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, that's so good. Consistently obnoxious. Cool. And they're cut to size, they're cut to fit in exactly the box. It's amazing. Last but not least, this one's a bit of a personal order. We've got Mephiston, Lord of Death. I used to collect Blood Angels, not collecting him, but I wanted to paint him up again. And then for the Space Bears, I got me 2 Primaris Aggressors. Oh yeah, that's cool stuff happening. I think I'm slowly becoming a miniature channel. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I feel like it's a good thing. It's certainly happening. On and off camera, my life is being consumed by mini painting. So Vex wants to do a video call for something. I have no idea what it's for. Hey, there he is. Cool glasses, man. How can I help you?
I'm calling a couple of YouTubers and I'm asking them what I should draw on the skateboard. So you can say like one thing, literally anything, and I'll add it to it.
I'm gonna say a Warhammer Space Marine because I'm in that sort of mood. Can you work with that?
I can do that.
Awesome, man. Good luck. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, thank you.
See you, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. There you go. See? I'm consuming the internet with my miniatures. It's literally the first thing that comes to mind. It's because I've been spending a week painting miniatures and going slowly insane.
How's progress?
It's good, man. So I'm working on this one, the lady, but I finished the dude, and here's the time-consuming one. Don't get too close because it's a mini, and the further away you are, the less I give away. But for all the details and all the goodness, you have to wait till the final video comes out, which will probably be out by the time this video's out. So go watch it. So I guess that's the end of day 1. Vlog day 2. So I'm breaking from the miniatures and diorama to do a little bit of animation. Yeah, I'll show you the first one I made. This is a little man with a ball. That's the basic idea, is you can make little animations. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of those. Been mucking around with this, and this will be a cool piece of content that we can work on while I work on wrapping up the big piece of content, which I was up till 11:30 in here painting, but I finished both minis and they're beautiful and I'm so happy with them. I gotta get back to work. Alright, just finished a video in a day and it's a good video, and that's a good feeling because often I'll be like, well, do a video in a day and I feel like I have to make a compromise in some way. But this one's a good one. It's really good. Hey Jeremy, this is my grand finale piece. God. You give this a spin. I'm not gonna show the vlog. I don't want to give it away, but you give it a spin and you tell me what you think.
Oh wow. Am I doing it the wrong way?
I think you're doing it the wrong way.
Oh, well that could be
It could go either way. We mucked around with it. What do you reckon?
Right. I like it.
Yeah.
Creative.
Good video, huh?
Very good.
That's today done. I'm ending on a high. Off to tomorrow. Jeremy, I was doing a transition! That was the next day, wouldn't you know it? What a smooth transition. Okay, so usually when I start filming these vlogs, I don't know what the vlog is going to be about. This one is shaping up to be a little bit of a behind the scenes in the week of the life of a professional YouTuber. I've been doing this full time for like, you know, 8 years now. So, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Do you mind being in the vlog? Okay, so that's our gardener Roy, and we liaise through the week because when he comes to do the yard stuff and the mowing and everything, it sometimes coincides with when I happen to be recording a video or needing to do a voiceover. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, I've been doing full-time YouTube for a while now, to the point where obviously we have staff and it's a bit of a production, and there's a lot of cogs as part of the process, and I thought I'd use this vlog as an opportunity, considering it started off with a 5-hour long vlog session planning the upcoming month. It's a very all-consuming job, and I think it'd be interesting to show a little bit of that all-consuming consumption thing. Anyway, I have a haircut this morning, and our hairdresser comes here to save my time, so I can do that stuff. How important, Jeremy, do I always tell you the hair is? It's all about the hair. Fresh. This morning I've got to script the voiceover for the video I recorded yesterday and record that voiceover. And I got a message from James Rays. He wants to do a call in 45 minutes to help out with a sketch or a gag or something he's doing in one of his videos. So I'm going to do that. And I need to go over the edits we have in the works so far. Then I could spend most of the rest of the day getting stuck back into the project and video recording. Done. I'm going to record voiceover. It's going to sound natural. So I'm starting simple and getting more crazy with each little animation, starting off with what I plan to be a roller coaster. It's funny, it's like I'm reading a script, but I have to read it like I'm not reading a script. Because I talk with my hands when I talk to you, like I have to do that when I do the voiceover, so I'm like talking like I talk when I talk to people. Otherwise I'm just reading a script. It's just satisfied by meaningless violence. Nailed it. So here's another thing, right? So Garrett's working on an edit for a big montage of the project I'm getting back to filming today. And he's made some really cool progress so far, but I did watch a time-lapse piece of a diorama last night that was really inspiring, and I'm like, I wanted to take a few of those things that I saw and somehow implement them in what we're making. The Lasso Hobbyer does these big water dioramas. I watched this one last night. Amazing piece. But also the way that they showed it coming together is really gradual. So this is a 15-minute time lapse basically. And we've been pretty stylistic, which has its benefits, but there is something in this that I'm thinking, okay, maybe we need to show more of the process. I'm going to duplicate the timeline and make some pretty dramatic cuts. Gareth is going to hate me when he gets in. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's a slower build, so we can have more room in the edit. So I think we can push it to 8 to 10 minutes and make it more satisfying. I'll have to come back to this in a second. I've got a call with James. I need a pee first. I'll be in the toilet.
There you are.
How are you, man? Good to see you.
I'm doing well, man. Good morning.
How can I help you, man? You wanted to do a sketch with an agent and Optimus Prime.
So pretty much, I just need you to pretend you're his agent, and we can just
Agent like Hollywood agent?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
We can only pay you in Energon cubes. Awesome. Thanks heaps, man. I'm gonna go knock this out for you right now. You print that. I'll go dress as an agent. We'll set up a green screen. Alright, so I'm thinking, I don't know whether I should wear glasses to look like a Hollywood agent, if I should wear them here or like on the forehead, but I thought maybe if I did like both. Maybe like just for good measure, just like one of these.
I think more glasses the better.
Do either of you have gum in your car?
Gum?
Gum, not a gun. Garrett's like, yeah, gum. No.
No.
A little bit of fresh blue tack.
Or monster clay.
It's good. I'm
It's a great idea.
a method actor.
You're a method something.
I hope it's not poisonous. It doesn't taste poisonous. Okay, great, good. Okay, great. Listen, he'll be around your way to pick it up in about 48 hours. So I just have it done by then. Okay. Hey James, buddy, how'd you go? How's it?
Good. Perfect. Perfect.
I did it. And then it was magic. And
Yeah.
then I was just surprised by how beautiful it was. I did 5. 5's not bad. Not bad for a gag. Alright. Change them, we'll go through that edit. I duplicated the timeline, don't worry. Yeah. So what we've got is, this guy does dioramas, they're like amazing things. And just the tone of it was like close to what I'm sort of going for. So it's a bit of rejigging, but I think we both agree.
Very much so.
Very much in a really cool direction. Cool. I'll leave you with that. I'm gonna get back to work on the project, and it's midday, so I'll scoff off some lunch. Hopefully, have a solid 5 hours to get some more work done. Alright, solid slog. I got everything I wanted to get done, and I just have a whole butt ton of stuff to do to finish it by the end of tomorrow, which will probably mean working a little bit late, because it does need to be finished by Friday morning, because we're getting dry ice for the reveal shots and we're revealing Friday night, but it's going to be a good video. It's already out by the time of the go watch the video. It's a great video. We worked really hard on it. See you tomorrow. Alright, so that's our call all done. I think we're...
Yes, indeed.
This is my... I'm vlogging though. Oh, wrapping up an important call. Thanks, Reed. It is an important call. I'm not making light of it. I'm just making it lighter for you guys. And awkward for everyone involved in the call.
Yeah, like mega awkward.
That's what I do. So I began today with 2 calls. One with Blackmagic, Terry, our sponsor for the main channel. That wasn't like for anything, it's just to sort of check in and touch base and chat. And then a call that you saw me open up with Smart Art, just covering some of the box stuff and the exciting stuff there, and just sorting out some website things and all that. So I'm sitting down at 11:30 to get stuck back into my environment, my diorama thing. And I'm regretting not checking it earlier because it is not even nearly drying. It's very, very wet from yesterday afternoon. So I'm gonna have to put it in the oven at a temperature that's not gonna melt the styrofoam, and hope that at a low temperature over the course of a couple of hours, it's gonna dry enough, for me to work on. And then when that's done, I need to do it all again, like do more basing work on it, and then put it in the oven again for another couple of hours late tonight, so that tomorrow morning. But in the meantime, while that will be drying in the oven, fingers crossed it doesn't die, I can work on some little props that'll go on there. So it's okay, we'll be fine. But yeah, really regretting not just doing this earlier. All right, it's time to get to work. I don't know why I keep doing that too. I wasn't even going to like the next. I've been doing it for like the next day, and then I just did it for like, let's get to work. I really like my hand slap transitions. Hand slap! So I'm gonna chuck it in the oven, but I figured before I do that, I might as well do a whole bunch more of the watery, moistury stuff, so that if I'm gonna dry it out, and if it does dry out, then dry it out all at once. I threw a bunch more water at it and glue, and did a bunch of the surfacing. Oh my god, this is starting to look really cool. So if this dries out, and I'm not gonna rush it, I'll just sit it in the oven like low between like 70 and 80 for a long time. But then I'll move on to start working on the props. And if this dries out well, then I can just start painting it. Oh my god, how cool is that? And it's so much bigger than it needs to be, because I want to be able to get some really cool like camera shots in the final video. Oh, this is so good. I'm getting there. Cross your fingers. Alright, so since this vlog's theme, turns out it's all about the craziness around the content, and you can see that it's quite difficult to get to the content sometimes. To add on top of that, aside from trying to get the artwork in the oven to dry out, which will take a while, so I will work on some other props and stuff. One of my old websites, Cogent Roleplay, has been hit by a necromancy attack, so we've got to deal with that on top of everything else. Anyways, there's a lot I'm trying to deal with and process at the moment, but look at this guy. You can't just walk in with glasses like a cool guy, as if it isn't the coolest thing in the world, and act like it isn't cool.
I'm moonwalking, by
He's cool. Look how cool this guy is. Not that this guy. Nah, he's cool too. You're cool too, Jeremy.
What?
The oven seems to have worked, which is nice. I mean, I can't really show you. I guess it looks less wet. It's slightly damp, but it's mostly dry, which is really good because it means that once it cools and after just a few minutes, I reckon I can just put some base coats and washes and stuff on top and start putting some of the props I've sculpted on there, and then do a bunch more painting and terraining, because then it'll need to dry again and I might put it in the oven again. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't play with fire. That's where things tend to go wrong. Anyways, this is going to be a marathon until it's finished, because I have to be finished by tomorrow morning because we have dry ice coming and we're doing the final shots. So I feel like I'm in a good place. I'm going to be able to slog through. It's only like 2 p.m. Wait, 3 p.m. But I'm making good progress, and I've sculpted all the little props. So just with a base coat on everything, bit of a paint job, terraining, and then just a bit of detailing, making my way to the finish line. Last but not least, we arrive on Thursday evening. So I spent a couple of hours in the house after work, just putting the kids to bed and having dinner with the family. But I have to get this done. And as you have seen through this vlog, the schedule is a bit of a cruel overlord. And I know in response to this, there will be a lot of people saying, you need to take a break or don't overwork and blah, 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 which is true. And I am generally careful of that. But the tight timelines around actually getting this artwork printed, like the amount we need printed and then sent to me so I can sign them all and send them back in time for people to get them with the box, is obviously non-negotiable. However, we do have like 3 or 4 days off at the end of the month, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm gonna hammer into this. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog now because I need to just sort of switch off of focusing on anything except for finishing the artwork. Ooh, let me give you a little tour because it's really cool. So this is where I got up to so far, and obviously there's a lot of painting to go, but it's pretty surface level stuff. A lot of dry brushing and a lot of painting sort of stuff on top, and then I've finished the miniatures. So it should be pretty straightforward. A few grungy washes, but because the focus is gonna be so sharply here, the rest can be a little lower quality in terms of how I paint it. By the way, don't you love the false perspective, like the smallest power line and then the biggest power line? They're all tricking your eye to sort of think that it's a huge scene, and like this couch is like almost as big as that front power line. I just love that. I just think that has worked really, really well. Little teddy bear, little basketball, little apocalypse household items. Oh my god, I couldn't be more proud of how this has turned out. I still have to do the skyline, paint this stuff, and yeah, there's quite a bit to go, but it's going to be amazing when it's done. So tune into the next vlog, because I'll pick up the vlog tomorrow where I'll be getting the reveal shots of this thing. But it's also worth saying that by the time this vlog comes out, that video, the full video, will have come out. So please go watch it. I know I'm going to be super proud of it. It's already amazing, and it's going to be even more amazing. So question of the day from Rachel. I hope you're going to put up the whole process of painting / making this diorama mini piece, either on the main channel or on this one. I'm kind of sad that you're speeding through the process of it all. Like, the only thing that matters is the end result, not the journey to get there. I'm not sure if it's me, but I really want to see the whole process. I love watching people make dioramas minis. Don't worry. Not only is that video out and we're just like you've seen through this video, putting it all together, the focus is on showing the whole process. On top of that, because we're filming 100% of it, later down the line, I'm actually going to do a video on painting miniatures, and I'll have sort of like a intermediate level and then the advanced level. And the advanced level will be what I've been working on here, but I'm going to do a simpler one. In that video, I'm going to link to a huge amount of resources and cover everything I know all in one video, so that those of you who get the minis box are going to have a very, very confident hand to hold and feel like you can step forward into it and have a bit of fun. I'm well aware that miniatures in particular are one of those hobbies that if you've never done it before but it looks fun and you step into it, there are things that little tools of the trade and little tools themselves, like the wet palette, which if you don't know how to use them can be a bit intimidating, but honestly I'll make it all easy and fun for you guys, and it will be really fun. Not necessarily easy, but simple and straightforward, and if you take your time, you can get really cool results and just really enjoy the process. See, that's the thing, like I've spent over a week on this one piece, but if I were doing this in my spare time, I could just paint a little part, like the face or like a wash on the mini for like an hour or hour and a half. Like, it's really easy to break up into little rewarding steps. So I'll take you through all that later. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish this piece. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for the vlog and all the behind the scenes goodies. And check out the Ultimate Creativity Collection while it's still available. That's it for now until I'm doing a proper sign. I keep catching myself from doing a proper sign off, but this is a proper channel, so I should be really professional. I should be an adult. Bye.